Our next guest is no stranger to climbing her way to the top and getting exactly what she wants. Omarosa is a confidant to Donald Trump before leaving the White House in spectacular fashion.
Not one to shy away from a contest, she's now putting herself in the spotlight like never before and taking on Australia's Big Brother VIP. But are we ready for her?
I went from the projects to the White House. How successful was that? You don't sit with the President of the United States by not being successful.
Omarosa was crowned the Queen of Reality TV in America after appearing on the first season of The Apprentice back in 2004.
I haven't always been a fan of Heidi. I haven't always thought that she was professional, nor did she have much class.
She went on to work with Donald Trump's production company before being employed by him again once he was president.
Let's make Mr. Trump the next president of the United States!
She also worked in the Clinton administration, and after growing up in poverty, Omarosa knows how to fight hard. But out of all the controversies that surrounded Trump's presidency, her sensational exit captivated America and made her a New York Times best-selling author.
This White House does not respect normal procedures that usually go with the dignity of serving in the White House. I thought it would be different, but unfortunately, Donald Trump is letting the country down.
Now it's time for Big Brother's VIP hotel.
So what was Trump like?
Insane.
And boy, did she blow it. People that worked at the White House are all working on my campaign. I know every little secret.
If she takes me out, then she wins points with Donald Trump. There's no question in my mind he's watching, and he's watching what she does.
Whoa, Omarosa joins us now from Jacksonville in Florida. What an introduction. You've gone from Donald Trump in the White House to the Big Brother hotel with Caitlyn Jenner. How did that go?
You know, first of all, thanks for having me on. And I was so excited to come to Sydney. It was my first trip to Australia. And I wasn't expecting the 14 days of quarantine. But boy, once I got out of lockdown, I was ready to go. And I made such incredible friends. So I want to shout out Matt and Dane and, of course, Luke.
Yeah, you're not shouting out Caitlyn.
No, she didn't talk to me. I mean, she treated me terribly. She just didn't talk to me. She was so busy talking about her campaign. Ironically, she was running for the governor of California while she was in the House. And so I think she thought she was kind of playing to Donald Trump because she's such a big Trump supporter and she loves everything that he does. And so she thought by being nasty to me, like he was nasty to me, that she would curry favor with him. And so it was really, really sad that she, you know, just kind of tried to separate me and isolate me. And she tried to turn the girls against me, as you'll see in the episodes that come. It was just really sad. I thought I was getting away from all that Trump stuff. And here she walks in with her red mega hat and she's still on campaign mode. Wow. It was really, really hard.
There seems to be more politics in the Big Brother hotel than in the White House. Any other similarities?
You know, it was really great, though, to not have my cell phone, not to have any access to computers. I'm addicted to Instagram. So if you're watching, follow me at Omarosa, and Twitter. I'm constantly on Twitter. And so I was happy to be without phones or access to any of my social media platform.
So it sounds like it was, you know, a pretty difficult situation in the Big Brother house. What was it like in the White House with Trump?
Yes, certainly the White House was so much different than the Big Brother house. The Big Brother house is a game, whereas serving in the White House and serving my country was an honor. To have an opportunity to make decisions that impacted millions of African Americans' lives, because that was my job. I took it very, very seriously. And so as much as I love reality TV and being an entertainer, I have to tell you, being a political appointee and having millions of people depend on you is something that I take at heart and take very seriously.
Yeah, absolutely. What shocked you most about working in the White House?
I think the hardest part was being away from my family. I'm very close, of course, to my husband and to my mom and my very large family. And so the fact that I could not attend birthdays or funerals and do any of that, it was really hard because the job requires 16, 17-hour days. And that was probably the most difficult. And, not to mention some of the craziness that I'm sure you heard about going on in the White House and the impeachment and all of that other kind of drama. But somehow I survived all of it. And I had a chance to come down to Sydney and, live the dream, I guess.
Yeah, because you, were on Trump's team, and then, boy, did you turn on him. You wrote a book about him. How hard did it get working closely with him?
Well, no, I wouldn't say I turned on him. I just, once he decided that he was going to turn on everyone in his circle, I mean, I'm sure you saw how he would try to fire people through tweet. And in fact, he's even sued his own family, his own niece, this man is suing. So I don't take it personal that Donald Trump was, kind of unkind to me, but I will always tell my truth and I will always tell my story. And I particularly think that as a woman of color and being the only African-American serving in that particular administration, it was important for me to talk about the experiences that I saw, the type of work that I did, and to allow people a behind the scenes look at what it was like in the Oval Office, on Air Force One, or in the cabinet room with the most bizarre president in the history of our country.
Well, you go from that to the Big Brother Hotel. We can't wait to see you on that. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Big Brother VIP airs Monday at 7:30 right here on 7.